on a single. So is he going to just take an easy pass there? Well, it doesn't. I have memory. Yeah, doing something. Yep, he's been one step for week 8. And you know, Chuck Moore, when I supposed to buy, I said, Chuck, I'm so glad that you didn't get injured in that rig. Of course, there's still scratching the head. Why? It turned left on him. And of course, then when he corrected, he was actually flying when he went across the center line. Well, here we go, Scott White from Seaside, Oregon. We've got the White Heating, Air Conditioning store and company there in Seaside. When you're there, you're in that area, or even they'll come to the valley and install stuff. I know we got our air conditioning here in the timing tower and also in the VIP room, and they come over and put a new one in the VIP room here just last month or so. So they have trucks, a crew that will travel. Really? Supercharged on out. 173 miles an hour at the 8th mile. 173. You can see what they did there. 215 miles an hour. I can remember back in the day when funny cars didn't run much quicker than that. My goodness, 647, 215. Outstanding, guys, outstanding. And they will be back to meet either the winner of Chad Wahlberg or Mad Mike. That's who's coming up next. Mad Mike. And Chad Wahlberg coasts. 676 for Mike Millay. That's his best run of the weekend. Chad Wahlberg was strong, a 107 60 foot and a 291 with a 330, but lost his blower belt before he made it to mid-track. So that was his day. Boy, he had it set up good. 107 was a little better 60-foot time than Mike Millay's 108. Chad had him beat off the line by 0.03 of a second. Had 0.01 of a second at the 60-foot mark. That's 0.04 of a second But the blower belt went away, and that's all she wrote. Millay, 676 at 200 miles an hour. Mike Millay comes back to face Scott White in the finals. Well, that's good. The finals coming up in probably about an hour and a half. That would be 4:45, about 4:45, unless we can hustle them a little bit quicker. So we'll keep you posted that. For the finals between Mike Millay and going back into the second round, no nostalgia. Taking this to the left lane. As you've been doing, the boys have very much favored the last all this year. Steve Fowler in the right lane from Lake Havasu. Welcome him up. He's made it into the second round. I'll tell you what, there's been some tough racing going on. The Banner Roadster in the right lane, 540 cubic inches. Casey, 377 cubic inches. One of the crew chiefs in the left lane is Lloyd Hamilton. Lloyd retired from racing back in the day, back in the Madras day. He was the track record holder there. Lloyd Hamilton and Baylor and Hamilton. They held the double B gas record at Madras. She goes red. Steve in the right lane, boy, was he on it. 0:05. He goes 6:95 with a 6. Actually breaks out, but Casey goes 0:07. Red. Rello. Oh, sorry, officer, I thought it was Rello. She goes 6:98 right on her dial in. Look at that. Boy, she's a tough little racer, but that 0:07 made the difference. So all the boys I know back in the pits are going to say, oh yeah, Casey went red. Well, Steve Fowler, 0:05. He was 157 at the 8th. Casey was 155. That was a good race. Congratulations to that Lake Havasu retired Bantam Alter driver. Next pair, Mike Sharpelow in the left lane out of Mount Angel, and Ralph Fox, Bullhead City. Ron Hughley out there doing the orchestrating of this run with Mike in the Ralph Fox in the right lane. Last year, Ralph Fox didn't have those cars on this car like the first race. He put it right on his end. So guess what? Wiki bars now, baby. Got here's his engine. Mike Shepro, number 3 qualifier. Number 7 in the right. We need to get Mike out of there. Get Mike out of there, or we'll shut him off. Okay, now the starter points at Ralph. He looks at him, points to his eyes, pay attention. So on a single. Right down the center of the street. 715. Listen to this, Mike. You wouldn't have had a chance anyway. Listen to this. Ralph Fox, 0, 0, 0. So even if you'd had a good reaction time, wouldn't have been good enough to beat Fox. 7:15 for Fox at 194 miles an hour. And guess what? Ralph Fox gets a Trip Zip Club, a Perfect Light shirt, a decal, a medallion, and he gets to go over to the Avocare, and I think they got a small gift, or a small gift. There is no small gifts, they're all big gifts. They got a big gift for him over at Avocare. Have you ever tried their Avocare, Elvin? No, you haven't. Well, you know who's over there. Yes. She was Paula Blue, yep. Paula Blue. Do you remember what year that she was the track champion? I don't either. Well, let me tell you that. Ben, you didn't know the first question, then it's my turn. She about Paula Blue. What's so special about Paula Blue? Well, Ellen, she was the first lady track champion here at Woodburn Dragstrip. Now that you ask, it was in Sportsman. I don't remember what class it was. I think it was. I think it was Sportsman. But you know, if it's not, she'll be up here pretty soon and tell us. And she'll tell us what year it was, who she raced in the finals, who she beat first round. Yeah, Paula. We were proud of Paula in those years. We're still proud of her. Yep. We're so proud out here. I'll tell you what, whenever you can wake up and there's race cars rumbling in your backyard. I had a friend come up from California. I met him in Hawaii. He came up to watch some of our race. He comes up once a year now. And he stays in Papa's little house there, or at our place, that little apartment. On his way home, he texts me. He was on his way home from California last year. He says, Livingston, you have the coolest backyard of anybody. You have the coolest backyard. And I think I do. Who has a better, cooler backyard than me? Wake up and those guys are running their engines about 8:02. Well, there's Mike Sharpelow, in case you was wondering who was driving that car that time. Like I told you, man, Ralph Fox, he unloaded one there. He'll be proud. Okay, we're still pulling the car off the track the other end. And once they get it off, Dragster Roaster 4 and 5. Dragster Roaster 4 and 5. Second round coming up. Okay, have we nothing else went to the yet? And for your information, we will be opening the back gate here as soon as Chris can come back from the other end and get it opened up. So please do not drive through the pits in the next few minutes. We will have the back gate open for your convenience here in about just a few minutes. As soon as we finish the featured cars this next round. Okay, we're going into the nostalgia category, nostalgia B. Cole Shuffler and Woodburn Dragstrip. I was thinking yesterday, my Woodburn Dragstrip had that style of a Batmobile body on it. cylinders in it. And then, I didn't lose interest, but my buddy moved, and I was raising kids and doing different things, running the drag strip. So my buddy stuck his overhead camera in it, and I drove. Boy, that was fun. Whole summer and a half before I bought the Woodburn Dragstrip. Okay, Elvin, we got Rantis in left lane, and Mike Shutbelow, 21 years old, I believe. Brother's 22, working for John Ford. Shutbelow, a 690 with a 9, 198 miles an hour. Listen how close it was. 0.098 ten-thousandths of a second margin of victory. I'll bet neither driver knows right now who won. Now, we used to have a light on the wall down there, 200 feet past the finish line. So, if you watch your lane and the light doesn't come on, it means two things. Either the light was burned out or the other guy won. So let's just take a look. I don't remember if I'm sure they're still in operation down there, but since we got these new lights on the scoreboards, I never looked down there on the guard wall. And that's just the same thing for the racers. Okay, the next pair, Elvin, help me out here. Dave, Green, and Chip. That's what I would call an A-competition eliminator style car in the right lane. They used to have like a dragster, and they put a body over them, or a roadster body, and over a dragster frame, and this is kind of same style. Blown on alcohol. Both of them, blowing on alcohol. This is a class we call 16 cars qualified for the first 8-car field, and then we have a second 8-car field. He was ahead. I didn't dare. Dave Reed from Roseburg. Thank you, Gwen. So, right lane, 732. George Bohr, 182 miles an hour. And left lane losing time was a 720 at a 200 even. Look at that scoreboard. 20004. That's as close to even 200 I can see. So, good race there. Good race. Now what? I think Joey's out there, double check in the top end. And it looks like Fuel Alders coming up next. AA Fuel Alders. You think these are cool now? Wait until the night of fire. Only these nitro cars return to Woodburn Dragstrip. There'll be flames in the air. Well, here comes Paula. Paula, what year were you the track champion?
1993, and I have a story to tell you, Jim.
We don't have time for stories. Just stick around. Stick around. 1993. I knew you'd have a story. Well, you know, is it a short one? We might, but if they start up, then we got to stop it. So go ahead.
Quick. When I came out to the track on opening day, Bus Peck had a trailer for the first time for the winner in our street class. And I got down on my back and I signed my name on the axle of that trailer, and I knew I was going to win, and I won by 2 points.
Now, isn't that something? Remember Buzz Peck? He built a trailer similar to this out here as a car hauler, and he donated that to the track to give to the sportsman champion that year. I forgot about that. And you got underneath it and signed your name on it.
My name was still there.
Oh, my goodness. Her name was still there when she drove away with the trailer. Oh, we've had such great fun times. And you were the first lady track champion at Woodburn Dragstrip. Derek Jackson, which is not here today, is the winningest racer in Woodburn history. Robert Rhine was for a while, but Robert retired, and Derek, boy, he has got, Remember Dave Hicks? That was his dad. He had a nitro roadster, and looking over the top of that, it's a 33 Ford Victoria, kind of. Sitting on a funny car chassis. 34 Chevy in the right lane, kind of. Hundredths of a second separated them off the starting line. It looked more than that. Dave Hicks at the 8th mile, 200 miles an hour.